No, you're absolutely right. And to be honest, dude, that you're even saying that he might be Doctor Doom. Weirdly enough, I kind of see that. I mean, there's a lot of people here that are already doing the whole speculation of the fact that every time he plays a villain, he looks like Gus and acts like Gus. And I get it. Look,
Well, because Gus was like, if you want to talk about singular roles,
yeah.
Gus in Breaking Bad, that's who he is.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Pressure305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
How was your weekend?
Could have been better. How was yours?
Oh, my daughter turned 21.
Yay! Happy birthday, Bree.
And then alcohol was celebrated by all.
That's always a good way. I like that. It sounds awesome.
Now she can do it legally.
Yeah. Did you give her the gift of a bill?
No, I didn't do that because the bill was high.
Make her go half and go, hey, happy birthday. Here's half.
That's some shit right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm a kind and conscientious father. No, I'm not. But I'm not that much of a brute.
I got you. I'm a little bit like that. I'm a fucking asshole. Like, here you go. You're gonna pay for this, and then once you pay for it or whatever, then I'm like, all right, here's your money back. I just want to teach you a lesson for today. That's just me.
I'll get her later. Don't worry. Besides, I don't have to go and torture her. She has 2 children.
You know what? Yeah, that will do. That'll do. But Willie, there's a lot going on today, man, and I think it's time that we bring it up, dude. And first of all, like the first thing we're gonna be talking about right now is Tekken 8 teased a chaotic trailer. Which, dude, I'm not gonna be honest. Well, I am gonna be honest actually, because when I saw it, I thought it was a meme, like a gimmick like a gimmick video or something. You know, like I didn't really picture it, but it's a big thing. So what seems to be going on here with Tekken 8, Willie?
I'm gonna go and say that let's calm our tits.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really see anything. For those who haven't seen the trailer, well, first I'll say that evil's going on. So all this took place right after the Tekken 7 tournament finished in Evo, and they just showed. Well, first they showed what seems to be some new balancing and other things that are going to come to the game. Like they're going to update the game as a free update. Good. Then they showed what looked like the intro to the original Tekken on PlayStation, where Kazuya is dropping Heihachi off the cliff. And then it shows the close-up of Kazuya in Tekken 1. Cut to Kazuya, all modern looking.
Yeah, which I have a question about that.
Does
Kazuya have like one white eye? Like, does he have a dead eye?
His eyes glow like that.
But the thing is, he made one eye glow while the other one was like kind of like in a haze. Like,
well, it was in a shadow.
Oh, okay. No, I was like, I thought he was going blind or something.
Don't get involved with all that crazy stuff. We'd be here for 2 hours if you want me to explain everything having to do with the devil gene.
No, it's fine.
But you see that it says "Get ready" right next to his face. Then cut to the announcers bouncing around, and the creator of Tekken just happens to be bouncing around with them for 2 seconds and then leaves.
It's fucking weird. I mean, it was the most craziest fucking little glimpse I've ever seen ever, and I'm here like, the fuck just happened? Like in my eyes, I have no idea what the hell just happened. I'm like, get ready. I'm like, is something gonna go down? What's going on here?
But whatever. Like everybody has jumped to the conclusion that that's a tease for Tekken 8. Maybe. Maybe they're remastering the original Tekken.
Probably.
Harada-san, who's jumping around with them, didn't say anything. Like he just jumped for like 2 or 3 seconds, grabbed one of them, left. Could it be Tekken 8? Maybe. Could it be something else? Also maybe. By the way,
possibility, dude.
Not the only thing announced at Evo.
Oh, okay.
Street Fighter 6, which by the way looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Had two more fighters announced. One,
Mhm.
Kimberly, is new. The other one is Jury, who's been there before. And the game, did I mention the game looks insane?
It looks
Because the game
hot,
looks
dude.
insane.
It looks hot.
And
I love the fly of colors.
I also saw that they announced season 2 of Guilty Gear Strive,
Mhm.
which recently hit 1 million copies sold.
Wow.
And they showed a new character called Bridget, which has been there before.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
a lot of
crazy
fighting
shit.
game news. The fighting game community is very pleased.
That's good. And I'm glad to hear shit like that, man. Like stuff like this is what makes me feel like, okay, cool. We're getting the game community back together, especially for the fighting ones. It's actually pretty cool. I love hearing things like this. And my thoughts here it's fucking really awesome. But I want to know what you guys think. Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. Now, on to gaming news. It looks like MultiVersus dataminer uncovers Battle Pass sharing feature, which I thought for some. Did we see that when we played, Willie?
No, there's nothing during the open betas. All you were doing was checking out gameplay.
Oh, okay. For some weird reason, I thought this was something I seen before, but it looks like I haven't. And it looks like in recent data mining news, it looks like somebody actually pretty much run into this feature on the MultiVersus, pretty much to share battle passes with somebody, or to join or have somebody join you in the game, which I was like, okay, that's pretty fucking cool that they're doing this free to play game. But how did they even mention how does it work, Willie, or anything more about this?
Well, the data miner, his name is at ASOLMV. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Showed off a screen on Twitter that looks like, yeah, find a battle pass partner, and then you would type the player's name, and you can search for them. And when someone asked him about what it means, he said, and I quote, "It may be introduced in season 1. Both players will contribute to the same battle pass, and the battle pass of the player with the least progress will match the other." And he said more. If one player has a premium battle pass, both players will share progress on the battle pass. And quest rewards and XP for both players are still awarded. Interesting, I should say. Interesting only because sharing a battle pass, usually the companies want to keep the battle pass singular so that they can, milk more money from the battle pass person.
Yeah, and this whole sharing thing is pretty out there, which I think it's great. I think it's great. You know, it's to share a battle pass with someone that doesn't have access to this shit and just be like, hey, come here, join me, let's play.
I mean, it's good for people who are who want to get into the whole battle pass, but maybe can't afford to buy one, or can't. If MultiVersus is going to be like other games like Fortnite, you can earn your battle pass as you play. That would be cool for someone who maybe is not as good or doesn't game as much as the other person.
Yeah,
they'll be able to reap the benefits of the battle pass. I don't know. I'd have to see how this goes before we go and make any definitive statements on it.
I agree. Now, Willie, we have to bring it back again, dude. It's a conversation we had a couple of weeks ago about Giancarlo Esposito and the whole thing about him being, Xavier in the MCU. So now it's coming back again because this time it's him. He's the one that's bringing it back. He attended the TJA Superhero Car Show and Comic-Con in San Antonio, and he pretty much shared some news on TikTok, shared by the Countdown City Geeks on TikTok. And the actor pretty much attended, and he just started talking about that he's been talking to Marvel, and that he wants to be part of the MCU. And pretty much they discussed it. He didn't really say too much, but he was pretty much saying that most likely they kind of want him to be around be introduced like within as a Magneto or Doctor Doom, but it looks like Giancarlo is really fascinated, and I think he really wants the Xavier position. Willie, let's tell us a little more about this.
Well, he was talking to Countdown City Geeks, like you said.
Yeah.
And his direct quote: "I have not worked for Marvel yet. I've been in a room with them and talked to them. There's been talk of Magneto. There's been talk of Dr. Freeze. Oh, Doom. And there is Professor X. I'm going to go for something that is a little bit different. I'm going to go put it out into the universe that it is Professor X."
Interesting.
So he wants to, he might not get it. Just because, we think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it is. And I know there's people out there that are not on board with it.
Oh, no, there's plenty of people that are not on board with this.
The purists are going to say Professor X is a bald white man.
Yeah.
And he's crippled, by the way, so don't make this man walk.
Of course.
There are others that will, that will take the race argument. He's not a dark-skinned Latino. He's an old man.
Yeah.
Well, not an old man, but he is a white man.
Yeah.
Whatever angle you want to take it, hey, every opinion is valid unless you're an asshole.
Oh, I totally agree. I totally agree with you, man.
But we'll see. For all we know, he might end up being Doom.
No, you're absolutely right. And to be honest, dude, that you're even saying that he might be Doctor Doom. Weirdly enough, I kind of see that. There's a lot of people here that are already doing the whole speculation of the fact that every time he plays a villain, he looks like Gus and acts like Gus. And I get it. Look.
Well, because Gus was like, you want to talk about singular roles?
Yeah.
Gus in Breaking Bad, that's who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He goes in Far Cry 6 as the dictator of a Cuba-like island. Sure, whatever. He's still Gus.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's something about that character that that just how he just puts his deep focused face of anger, dude, and it's scary, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it is intimidating. So then I'm just I'm just telling you, on like, swear to God here, dude. I'm not sure about Magneto. I have him like, if I were to picture Giancarlo as Magneto, it'll be like, okay, maybe. Doctor Doom, high up there. Like, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I can fucking see him as Doctor Doom.
But we have the same argument.
Yeah, but then again,
the same argument. Doctor Doom is a white dude.
No, yeah, again, but then again, like I was going to tell you right now after that, but I also do see him and would like to see him as a good guy for once in something like this. Can you imagine Giancarlo as a good guy, as Professor Xavier? But let's be honest, because even Xavier has his dark moments. But let's be honest.
Professor X is a pretty. Yeah. I'll say it. He's a dark character.
He is. He's a very complex character because everybody kind of sees him as this bald white guy on a chair, very passive, very very into his mind, and kind of like he tries to play a lot with his head and kind of like make everything kind of like on the right way, which I get it. It's a good idea. But then when you look past that, you're kind of like, damn, man, you have some real big demons in there, and you could probably go from happy to shit in seconds. So if I could say it, man, I would like to see him as either Doom or Xavier. I honestly would.
In the comic books, Professor X took Magneto's mind.
Yeah.
Like, actually wiped his brain.
Shit.
And no, I mean, you can have the arguments for and against Professor X, and you may be able to get away with it because there's no one feature about Professor X that says, okay, that means he has to be white.
No, you're absolutely right.
But Magneto absolutely 100% has to be a Jewish man because that's what motivates him.
Yeah.
The stuff that he went through in Auschwitz is supposed to be the thing that motivates him to be how he is.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to go and try to find a totally different motivation that's totally against what his character is supposed to be in the comic books.
No, and you see, like something like that, that's the part where I'm gonna probably say I don't want that to change. I would like to see Magneto's story arc continue to being you know, and like that rage that he has, that motive that man has for what he carries, it's something serious, dude. Like I will love to see how they will how will they portray Magneto and have Giancarlo as either Xavier or see how he turns out in Fantastic Four as Doom. Either or, I want to see Giancarlo's in there.
Truthfully, you might be able to say that, and that he can't be Doom either, because a Latvian prince, considering that's Eastern Europe, that gets kind of tricky. You don't have you don't have a lot of wiggle room to have Latinos in there.
True. I mean, there is, you know what? There's a possibility. You're right. But let's see. I would like to see what will happen there. And I honestly, to God, would love to have a conversation with our folks out here about this. I would like to know, what do you guys think about Giancarlo pretty much talking about being either Doom? Well, he's more passionate about being Xavier, but what will you guys see him as Doom? I know there's a lot of people on TikTok that are talking about this, and a lot of other people's on YouTube talking about this exact moment. And I would like to know, what do you guys think about this? Please comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this, because I'm interested to know about what you guys think about this. Now, on to gaming movie news, which this part here, I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna even take this in, because I don't know what to do. A live action Pac-Man movie is in the works from the Sonic the Hedgehog producer. Pac-Man creator Bandai Namco Entertainment are behind the new adaptation based on the original concept developed by a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog producer, Chuck Williams. Now, Willie, we've played the game. We're old enough to know the arcade cabinets of Pac-Man. What type of fucking story are they gonna have for Pac-Man? Like, I don't know. At least, look, honestly, God, I think we had a bet. We knew a good story with Sonic the Hedgehog when it came around. We're like, okay, it's fun, it's playful, whatever. It's nice, it's decent. Pac-Man is a pellet eating whatever the fuck he is, and he has, what is it, 5 months, 5 ghosts that chase him. Four. Okay, 4 ghosts that chases him, and we have not established a Miss Pac-Man or Pac-Man Jr. anywhere in this right now. Just Pac-Man by himself. Now, I don't know how this is going to turn out, and I'm kind of scared. But the fact that they have a Sonic the Hedgehog producer on this, it has me already on the edge, because we know what we saw already. You remember the concept picture of Sonic in the beginning? We all saw it. Ugly fucking Sonic.
Put it up on screen if you want to scare people. Go ahead. But no, listen, it can be done. I don't know if they're going to go the cartoon route. Remember, there was a cartoon that originally came out in 1982.
Oh, I remember, yes.
The Hanna-Barbera one.
Yes.
I also remember that there have been other games involving Pac-Man where he has arms and legs. So he doesn't have to be a yellow dot. Maybe they can play off that. Maybe they could put Sonic's fur on him.
Oh, God. So he's going to be a fuzzy ball?
I mean, he doesn't have to be, but who knows?
I don't know. Again, just the thought of it alone, it boggles my mind, because there's so much that I can only think about. And right now I can only think about what a half pizza is going to look like with his mouth, like, you know, just bang, and it just opens up, and how he eats everything. You hear paka, paka, paka. And I don't know. There's so much I just can't. My brain does not function right as of this shit. I can't.
I don't care. I mean, it's not like they're gonna listen to us.
I mean, you never know. Shit. I mean, people are getting heard lately, and who knows? Maybe our voices will be heard eventually, so they can show us what the fuck Pac-Man's gonna look like, and also what we're gonna talk about next. But what happened?
Remember what happens every time someone listens to my voice.
I mean, I plead the fifth. But
Vin Diesel is on a dinosaur, and LeBron is in MultiVersus. Be careful of my powers.
Okay. You know what, Willie? Yes, I understand, and we should not do that again. For instance, we got to talk about this right here, man. And I think that I need. You know what? I'm just gonna read it out. So, Friday the 13th reboot movie gets a hopeful update amid to legal battles. So, For those who are not familiar with this, Friday the 13th been going through like this huge legal battle of the movie franchise for a while, even to the point where the creators of the Friday 13th game had to shut down production because of it, because of the whole copyright and a bunch of other things that are going around there, which I'm not going to really get into right now. But just know that there's been a lot of shit that's going on. That's why you haven't seen a Friday the 13th reboot in a while at all. Only just the game. That's it. Now, here's some things that have been going on. So Hollywood producer Roy Lee excitedly teases a new regarding the Friday 13th franchise that could be coming soon. Now, this is the part that's going to throw everybody off. LeBron James is partnered with them in making this reboot happen, especially with Vertigo Entertainment founder Roy Lee. He shares an exclusive update of Bloody Disgusting podcast, The Boo Crew, that should excite fans without pretty much giving you so much, and hints that the iconic slasher might be coming to theaters by end of year. Now, hear me out. We're talking about LeBron James, the basketball player, you know, Mr. fucking Space Jam 2, Electric Boogaloo. And I don't know what he has to do with this fucking movie. I don't. Like, he doesn't, like, I don't know why. Why would they do, like, you know, if you're gonna bring the franchise back, fine, bring it back. But why do we have to involve an NBA player to now make decisions? It's like, what, Rob Zombie could not fucking do worse with Halloween? Like, what worse can this man do now to this fucking franchise? I mean, to a point, I'm not gonna be like, you know, fuck Friday 13th and just end it, like, just kill it. I don't want to see it. But I don't know, Willie. What are your thoughts about this bullshit, dude?
Yeah, first of all, let's get details out of the way.
Please.
Ever since the 2009 reboot, which I was okay with, I wasn't too much of a fan of.
It wasn't so bad. I liked it.
But wasn't as offensive as Nightmare on Elm Street.
That
the
was
reboot,
bad.
not the original.
No, I know what you're talking about. That was bad. That was bad.
But
I remember.
There's the Jason, the character, Jason Voorhees, has been in legal limbo for a while now. The original screenwriter, Victor Miller, sued to get the rights to Friday the 13th from Sean S. Cunningham, who was the original director of the movie. He now has the rights to Friday the 13th, but Cunningham has the rights to Jason.
Huh.
They have to work together, essentially, in order to make something work.
Got it.
The reason that LeBron's involved is because he's been wanting to do a reboot. No, he doesn't have to be in it. And just because the man plays basketball doesn't mean he can't do shit outside of that. Remember that Michael Jordan made a pretty good career selling shoes. I don't know if you've heard about this.
Oh, no, totally left field about it.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Vertigo Entertainment evidently is partnered with him, meaning that he is not the one that's directly working on this. Roy Lee is part of Vertigo Entertainment, and he's the one that made the announcement.
Okay.
Does that mean that a Friday the 13th reboot is definitely going to happen? Not really. All he said was, that one is something that I would love to talk about. You may be hearing something by year's end on that front. That's a quote.
Okay.
Maybe we will get more news. Maybe they are able to get Miller and Cunningham together and work on something. If not, we might end up with another Child's Play.
Oh Lord, no.
If y'all don't remember, the person who created Chucky divorced himself from the whole Child's Play thing. Mm-hmm. That's why there was never a Child's Play movie until recently. And Chucky, the character Chucky, the original Chucky, ended up in a bunch of oddly entertaining movies.
Weirdly enough, yeah. And they kept that, and that's the thing. They bought the name for Child's Play, but all the sequels came out to be Chucky, Chucky this, Chucky that.
Right,
it
because
was never Child's Play.
Because the movie, the movie studio owned the right to Child's Play. The guy owned the right to Chucky.
Yeah.
Chucky didn't want to work with them, so they couldn't make a Child's Play movie with a Chucky. Well, with that Chucky. That's why Chucky was reimagined as an animatronic Mark Hamill.
weird as it is, I saw that shit and I was just freaked out by that shit. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But
the only good thing about that movie for me was Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, you're right. But I have to say something also. And also with that, when they made the Chucky series, which I have to say the Chucky series is fucking amazing. It's fucking good.
Better, according to what you told me, better than it had any right to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a season 2 coming around the corners already, which I can't wait for it. Season 1 was a slow start, but once it got Chucky in there and he started doing what he had to do, poof, just flew right through. You're like, oh my God. And it explains a lot of things that happen within the Child's Play universe, which cousin Jose had to explain to me a lot of things from certain movies I didn't see. And he was like, holy shit, they're very canon of the movies. Like the slapstick shit that we saw on the TV and the movies and all shit, they're very canon to it. Extremely canon. And I was like, all right, pretty fucking cool. But yeah, dude. And
I like how Jose's the lore master to horror movies in DC.
Very much, dude. Like I could just sit there and listen to him talk about horror in DC because he goes into all this fucking detail the same way as you would Marvel and certain movies.
And Warcraft.
The same way. And what?
And Warcraft.
Yes. And video games because life.
Because video games are life.
God damn right it is.
Anyone who disagrees is just wrong. That's all.
I know they're the worst. I will not sit here and talk to them because we know they're mad.
Yeah, they're mad because they don't play video games.
Damn right. And speaking about mad, let's talk about Ezra Miller, dude, which he hits the fucking news again. You know what, bro? Ezra Miller has the worst fucking luck, dude. That man is on the biggest shit streak, and it just keeps getting fucking worse, dude. He's being charged now with felony and burglary in Vermont. And it just came out not too long ago, which I'm like, holy shit. What the
okay.
How much worse this man can get, dude?
I have to take issue with what you said.
Okay.
It's not that he has the worst luck. It's that he's the worst human being.
Yeah, that's what that's what I mean to say. But his luck is like, okay, you started it. Can we go back to where he started? It was first started as a bar fight. Then from a bar fight to ongoing bar fights, then drugs, and then fucking kidnapping a girl, and now burglary. I mean, what's next?
Felony burglary. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we need to back up a little bit, only because we haven't discussed the shitstorm with WB Discovery. Because it happened when we were off.
But bring it up.
For those who don't know, and I'm sure everyone that's listening does, Warner Bros. Discovery has gone about canceling a bunch of things because David Zaslav is a guy who just likes reality TV, I guess, and he wants to turn Warner Brothers into Discovery. Whatever. Bottom line is he's canceled a whole bunch of projects, including Batgirl, which is a movie that had $90 million spent on it and was well towards being completed. Mm-hmm. Just canceled it. Doesn't give a shit. $90 million down the drain. That don't mean shit to him.
Okay.
But The Flash is one of the projects that he's definitely keeping around. Obviously, Black Adam and Shazam 2. Better keep Black Adam, because I don't think he wants Rock the Dwayne Johnson coming after him.
I wouldn't want that either.
But The Flash is one of the movies that he's keeping around. And now, according to Variety, a police report says that Ezra Miller was charged with felony burglary in Stamford, Vermont. This is... dude!
Just stop.
According to the police report, quote, several bottles of alcohol were taken from the residence while the homeowners were not present. After collecting statements and looking at surveillance videos, police found probable cause to charge Miller with felony burglary in an unoccupied dwelling. And this is something that happened back on May 1st.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, the burglary complaint. The charging was last night. I take it back. They found him last night. Well, they found them. I'm sorry, wrong pronouns. They found them on August 7th, 11:23 p.m. and issued a citation to appear in Vermont Superior Court, and that arraignment is going to be on September 26th.
At this rate, that whole pronoun bullshit, I will say them or they, whatever the fuck, because he has multiple personalities that we don't even know which one is which right now.
Those are his pronouns. Not that he demands any kind of respect for the way he's acting, but fuck it. I'll respect your pronouns. That's cool. I won't respect you. But
I just don't respect him at all. Fuck
if that motherfucker were to show up at my house and steal my alcohol bottles, there wouldn't be time to file a complaint. They'll be filing a fucking murder charges on me because I will kill that thing.
I hope he can run fast. Shit.
Fine. I will kill them.
I hope he can run fast. That's all I can say. I hope he can run fast.
That's his only hope because I can't run. But fuck with my alcohol, fuck with my video games, and fuck with my pornography, you got some problems.
You're a dead man, sir.
Or a dead thing. Again, they, them.
Whatever. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, yes. We're talking about Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
He's a flash at ruining his career. Look how quick he did it.
Boom-chi. Nice. Good job, Willie. You made me happy right there.
I will say that the Fantastic Beasts series is a fucking cursed series.
Really?
First they removed Johnny Depp because of the whole thing with Amber Heard. What are they gonna do with Ezra Miller now? He's supposed to be Dumbledore.
Right. Oh my God, you're
Dumbledore.
Right. I forgot about that.
Oh no, he could be Dumbledore. He's a wizard at goddamn pronouns. They're a wizard at fucking up their own career.
Good job, Willie. Oh my God. You know what? True. And I have to say, Willie, that we're gonna stop. We're gonna have to leave it here. But we need everyone here right now who's listening to this shit. We need you guys to discuss. We need to know what are your thoughts about everything we're talking about above and below, and especially about this whole thing with Ezra Miller, because I totally forgot that he was in the whole Fantastic Beasts thing. Them, they, Chicken Jay, whatever. I don't care. Him, them, there, they, that. You know what? Fuck it. Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts and let's have a conversation about this. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much that you joined us this far in the show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know to come up with amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
Sound for a second that you have forgotten our schedule.
I almost did. To be honest, I almost did.
It ain't just me.
I almost did, but again, I wrote in our YouTube page of what happened, and I thank you all for paying respects and and being there for us. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
One thing I forgot: rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John.
Oh yes, rest in peace indeed.
She was one of my first crushes. Bye.
Yeah, dude. She was.
But yes.
But yeah, dude.
We'll see you next time. Bye.